Hey, good morning YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't yet, go smash that subscribe button, hit like. Don't forget, we have to get to 1,000 followers by April 15th to give out 1,000 XRP to one lucky subscriber. So, there's not a lot going on today news-wise in the crypto world. The only major thing that I saw recently was Christina Lagarde was actually selected as the head of the European Central Bank. So she hasn't been confirmed yet, but out of the choices, she was their decision. I just took the wrong way, or went the wrong direction for some reason, so I gotta go back. Yeah, so that's huge for us, because as you guys know, her and Brad are always around each other at all these major meetings. And she definitely seems very pro XRP. So her being the head of European Central Bank is huge, I think, for Ripple and XRP. We just kind of got to wait again and see how it plays out. And patience is going to be key with this. And that's what kind of brings me to the whole point of today's video. If I had been more patient in my life, like just in general with most things, I think I would have way more money. One of the biggest issues that I've had personally is I get impatient about things that I want, then I just go buy them. I might put them on a credit card, or I use some money I was going to use for something else. And like impatience has probably cost me a lot of money over the years. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't get into like cryptocurrency too much sooner than I did, and that like it didn't moon and like go crazy, make me rich sooner. Because I honestly think if I had if this whole thing was happening like 5 years ago, I would probably go broke like pretty quick with my crypto. Even if I made like $5 million, like, and I was like 30, I probably would have blown a lot of it pretty quick. And I'm really thankful that my mindset has changed in regards to money and saving and investing. And so that's what I kind of wanted to get you guys thinking about this morning. Let's say XRP and whatever crypto asset you have goes to like a life-changing amount, and you cash out, and you've got all this money sitting there, and now you kind of got to decide what to do with it. So here would be my advice to you. We all have a plan of how we're going to get crypto, like how we're going to cash out, the exchanges we're going to go through, if you're going to pull it off your Nano. If you don't have a Ledger Nano and you have crypto on exchange, you need to follow the link in my description like right now and get your shit off the exchanges. Put it on a ledger, keep it safe. But everyone should have a plan on how they're going to cash out their crypto, but also have a plan on what you're going to do with it. Whatever it is that you want to do, if you want to go blow it, if that's your plan, then go do that. If you want it to last, have a plan for what you're going to do to make it last. I would definitely advise spending some of it on yourself, like a little reward for like getting through the bear market, and just kind of rewarding yourself for doing a good job of holding and like persevering and being patient and lasting long enough to make this thing actually work out, and kind of just like proving yourself that you were right and, you know, we made it. That's one of the biggest things I'm excited about, is just everyone has doubted all my investments in this stuff. I can finally be like, I can text them or snap them from my private jet and be like, hey, I told you guys to buy 25 cents. No one did. But whatever your plan is, like write it down and stick to it. So I would advise like setting aside a certain percentage of whatever you're going to cash out to spend on yourself, your family, a trip, whatever it is you want to do. And I would wait a little bit, like set like a timeline for yourself, like maybe a month or 2 months, to kind of get used to having that much money in your account. Don't go blow it on anything like crazy other than what you planned on. And here's what I like personally plan on kind of doing is I'm gonna spend, like, go on a trip or buy something, or, you know, do something for the family. But I really do want to invest some of my crypto money, whatever I cash out, into other investments. So if I can, let's say I cashed out $1 million in cryptocurrency, my goal would be to invest and turn that $1 million into like $2 or $3 million over the next few years. So finding a way to do that, kind of having an idea. I'm kind of looking at like real estate. Either I'm kind of thinking about doing some commercial rentals, depending on what the stock market does. Possibly, if it like drops a lot in the next recession, I'd probably put some into that, and so I try to buy at the bottom. And I wouldn't plan on keeping it in there, but once it hit a certain ROI, return on investment, I'd probably pull it out. But in real estate's kind of my long-term investment that I'm kind of leaning towards right now. I kind of want to do commercial, because hopefully if I have enough money, you could actually get into some commercial real estate. But at the very least, I'd like to have some real estate in either, like, digital asset investment, a really good idea around the SEC schools. You can always rent those out, like game day apartments. But having something where people vacation, probably Hawaii. Hawaii would do really well, and you can charge a crazy amount of money for Airbnbs, and you can make a little bit of money per month, but more importantly, they're paying down everything. So potentially, you know, after 5 to 10 years, you have a free apartment or a house that you can rent out. So you're making, that's just pure income after 5 to 10 years. And then you have that asset just sitting there too that you could always liquidate if you wanted to. And no matter what the housing market does, typically it averages a 3% return a year. So it's not a great return, but when you're looking at, you know, 20, 30 years down the road, that's something I could give to like a child or something like that. And I'm kind of looking more towards that area now. I will be buying a supercar for sure, but I'm still planning on doing that through my Amazon business, not my crypto. And if you guys are interested in all that, follow along. Amazon is actually how I afforded all the crypto that I have. So, I mean, without Amazon, I wouldn't have nearly the crypto that I have now. I spent basically all my profits the last year on cryptocurrency and just let it sit there. It didn't sell anything. I moved some stuff around, like sold some assets to put into XRP, but a lot of my crypto came from my Amazon business. Every 2 weeks I was buying more cryptocurrency. But anyway, my point is, just have a plan. Like if you're married or have a family, talk it over with some people. Like, what would you like to do? I wouldn't talk specific dollar amounts because we have no idea what this is going to go to. It doesn't matter if you pull out 10 grand, 100 grand, or $50 million. You should have a plan for what you're going to do with it, so it doesn't just kind of evaporate on little purchases, and then 5 years down the road, you're wondering where all your money went. Know where your money's going, have a plan, stick to it. That's all I got for this morning. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 followers, and let's give somebody some XRP. Hopefully, when I give it away, it's more than 25 cents. I would like to see it be worth like $10, so we can actually change somebody's life and give them 10 grand worth of XRP. But that's all gonna be up to you guys and how fast we get there. So go hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, have them subscribe. I'll probably tweet this out, so if you're on Twitter, go follow me at badintel1, and let's get some retweets going, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.